Is it just us, or has the changing of the seasons been particularly satisfying this year? The autumn leaves have swooped and fluttered with extra grandeur. The low sun has cast deep and moving shadows. And the new Silent Hill 2 remake has turned out to be a banger. As we roll into winter, you'll find it's all best enjoyed with the hardware to match. You and your loved ones deserve audio crisp enough to equal the weather outside. That, or a racing wheel that delivers feedback like the snow beneath a rain boot. And hey, what are the holidays without a new handheld console, one that can tap into the magic of Game Pass? We've already mentioned one great remake. Here's another. Logitech G has upgraded a beloved classic, bringing all new switches and a better build to the G915. Now you can rely on the trusted performance of the original, but enjoy next-gen benefits. With the G915 X series, you can go in stealthy or all guns blazing. If you want to embrace the dark and turn off the lights, the battery life will last you 800 hours. And with mechanical switches half the height you would expect from a traditional keyboard, you can keep a lower profile than ever before. In fact, at just 23mm in height, the G915 X is thin enough to smuggle under a thick winter coat. That's especially true for the TKL variant. That one shaves off the number keys for extra portability and hits 1000 hours of battery life with the RGB off. Then, when you're ready to go loud, the G915 X can make a big impression. The durable PBT keycaps will take plenty of punishment during an intense match. And with Light Sync, you can customise the colour and animation of your keyboard. Even downloading effects created by the gaming community in G-Hub, you can bet there's a perfect preset for the holidays. Of course, a great keyboard deserves a matching mouse. And frankly, you'd struggle to navigate your favourite action game without one. Any open world becomes a breeze to explore with the G502 X Plus under your hand. Thanks to innovative hybrid switches, you won't have to sacrifice optical speed and reliability to get reassuring mechanical feedback. You can access programmable controls in places you'd never expect by tilting the mouse wheel left and right. And using Logitech G's most advanced gaming sensor, your bullets will always go precisely where you send them. Naturally, that means you'll have to accept the blame for any misses yourself. A Tier 1 operator never blames their tools, particularly not when the tools are this dependable. And since the RGB lighting matches the G915 keyboard, you can complete the set for impressive displays of brilliant colours. 2025 will be the year of marathon gaming. That will be true whether you're playtesting Bungie's upcoming extraction shooter, which yes, is named Marathon, or simply going for gold when it comes to extended play sessions. Either way, you'll be well served by the G309. With PowerPlay's wireless charging, you can ditch the battery, which means you're not dragging any extra load across the pad that might become a strain over time. And with the help of Bluetooth functionality, the mouse will keep on running across hundreds of hours of Baldur's Gate 3. Do you have that one friend who thrashes you every time you compete online? Maybe they're just missing the gear that could make them an esports star. Give them that extra performance boost with the latest analog Pro X TKL Rapid keyboard. Seriously, there are features in this board that could take you to tournament level. How about rapid trigger functionality? Designed to enable peaks and counter strafing at the highest level of competition. Then there's key priority, which lets you quickly snap and tap and set priorities for an extra winning edge. Plus, the ability to save your key preferences directly to the board so that even an unfamiliar machine feels like home. Ingenious. It takes hundreds of hours to get to grips with League of Legends or Counter-Strike. So it's only fitting that Logitech G spent just as long working with the globe's best players getting the Superlight 2 decks just right. We're talking Navi, G2, TSM, Astralis, all have had their say during the design of this mouse. Coming in at only 60 grams, it's a lightweight piece of kit. With its ergonomic shape and extra grip tape, the Dext is well balanced and will always remain fully under your control no matter how quickly you spin to face a flanking opponent. With up to 8 kHz polling, tracking up to 44K DPI and 888 inches per second, the odds will always be in your favour. Looking for a different shape? Check out the classic Superlight 2 for the same great performance. Of course, reflexes alone won't win you a championship. In addition, you have to be able to build up a soundscape of what's happening around you, hearing enemies long before they pop up on screen. The Pro X2 Lightspeed's graphing drivers lets you pick out every creeping footstep against a backdrop of deafening bombs. Using the 6mm cardioid mic and Blue Voice technology, you can clearly communicate with your team and carry them to victory. On second thoughts, why give any of this as a gift? Better to improve your own game and finally beat that friend we mentioned. Call it self-care. The winter is always a great time to cozy up indoors, but it might not be as fun when all you want to do is be at the track. Thankfully, this year Logitech G unveiled the Racing Series, featuring a new wheel hub and steering wheels, not to mention a sequential shifter and handbrake. They're all perfect for getting your adrenaline pumping while you wait for your hot cocoa to cool down. One of the best parts of the Racing Series is that you can build up your setup over time. For those just looking to warm up the tyres, our G923 delivers great racing immersion with True Force, allowing you to feel subtle differences when driving dirt or road. That's a big help when anticipating oversteer, understeer and braking points. If you've ever pulled off a controlled landing in Dirt Rally with your heart in your mouth, you'll be grateful for the extra heads up. From there, you can add the Racing Series shifter and handbrake, bringing real physicality to your next Project Cars session. You can clamp it onto the front of your desk so there's no need to change up your whole seating arrangement. And with that minimum effort, you'll access a whole new world of tactile gear changes and dramatic corners. Of course, those are best experienced alongside a proper racing wheel, and Logitech G is ready to provide those too. If you're drifting or rallying, you'll want the round wheel. It's designed to withstand the firmest holds and tightest turns, all the while keeping your hands comfortable, even during the most intense Swedish snow stage when your knuckles start to whiten. The Racing Series is all about racing the way you want, and it's sure to get the gearhead in your family setting some of their fastest laps. Nothing like a little friendly competition during the holidays. Long gone are the days when players stuck to a single console, defining their tribe by which machine they owned. We're living in a multi-platform age, and the Astro A50 Gen 5 is designed for that new reality. This is the headset for your friend with the battle station. The one who wants to frag with friends on their PC, then turn straight back to the game they left paused on Xbox. Using the A50's PlaySync audio technology, they can connect to 3 different gaming systems at once, and switch between them right from their headset. It's a huge improvement over disconnecting and reconnecting multiple headsets to various systems. Time to leave those unnecessary delays behind. Then there's the A50 X, an upgrade that's currently on sale. As with the A50 Gen 5, you're getting incredible audio clarity and detail thanks to those groundbreaking Pro G graphing drivers. Then there's the state-of-the-art mic. So good your squad will swear you're on an external one. That means you'll be able to cut through explosions and communicate with your teammates when it really matters. You're also getting 3D audio on PS5 or Dolby Atmos on Xbox, which means you can pinpoint exactly where that grenade just dropped. With the ability to connect up to 3 systems at once, the A50 X becomes the beating heart of your living room setup. PlaySync technology features HDMI 2.1 pass-through, which means you can get the highest performance possible out of your PS5 and Xbox. There's also balancing between the game and chat, so you can keep your squad shouting in check even when the fighting gets intense. And thanks to PlaySync, you don't have to hunt down the remote when you want to switch to the other console and keep playing. Even as consoles advance beyond our wildest technological dreams, we always hold a candle for the classic handheld experience. Today's answer to that is the Logitech G Cloud. 2 years on from launch, it's benefited from updates that have introduced new features. Those include screen recording, HD video out, virtual button mapping, and HD support for the Xbox Cloud gaming app. Gift this to a friend and they'll find their gaming library stretches further than they ever imagined. Thanks to streaming, there's no need to download before you dive into the catalogue of Xbox Game Pass or Nvidia's GeForce Now. And you can play all of the games you already own on Xbox, PC or PS5 with Remote Play. You'll have plenty of time to explore the possibilities with 12 hours of battery life, plus a lightweight build that won't burden your wrists, even as you while away the best Boxing Day of your gaming life. We hope you've come out of this making a promise to yourself. After a long year, we've all earned a headset that feels like a hug for your ears, or the perfect grip to a wheel or console. One that soothes cold joints like a hot chocolate in the hands. We'll leave you the links to the products we've mentioned in the description below. And don't forget to hop into the comments and let us know what gifts you're hoping to get this year. Have a great one, and we'll be glad to see you back here on the Logitech G channel in the new year.